Day 2 for the Daniel fast, I decided to really go in a little bit more with breakfast. I found myself getting hungrier, and typically I don't eat breakfast very early. My breakfast is more brunch. I'll have breakfast between 10 and 11 o'clock and then graze until lunch. So I decided to have a cooked oatmeal, which was a little bit better. I put some cranberries in it. Typically I don't do cranberries for the fast, but it's very hard to find cranberries that aren't sweetened, so that's the one exception I do make, along with white rice, is that this fast I'm also going to be I'm going to use dried cranberries. And I had a smoothie. I also made a coconut chia seed pudding, which was a favorite of mine, because it's very filling. Chia seeds are fiber rich and hydrophilic, so they absorb water, so it thickens the coconut milk into more of a pudding or maybe a Greek yogurt type of texture. And then when you eat it, you're gonna feel more full. So I was needing something like that as my morning snack. And then I also made lasagna the night before, so I was able to eat it for lunch and then have lasagna again for dinner. And another wonderful thing that I discovered, because I've been feeling very lightheaded. I'm noticing that on day 2, I was noticing that my sugar levels didn't feel as high, and not only was I trying to manage the hunger, which was much less because I had more with me and I had more food that was more filling, more fiber rich, but I just wasn't getting enough sweets. That is the biggest struggle for me in the Daniel fast, is not having any sugar, and finding that, and I'm very active, so I'm moving around a lot, so I need that energy. And so I found myself really struggling in previous Daniel fasts with not being able to have any kind of dessert. So this Daniel fast, I am looking forward to making something sweet. So the first sweet thing that I tried is banana nice cream, or banana cream, as it's also known. Tip number 1, have frozen bananas on hand. They will come in handy for smoothies, but they will come in handy to make a really easy dessert. All you need is some frozen bananas. I decided to zhuzh it up a little bit, added some coconut cream to enhance the texture of it, and some freeze-dried strawberries to give it a little extra sweetness and color. So I just hand mixed it, pop in the bananas, and it's gonna get into sort of like a chunky, icy looking texture. I add in the coconut cream. Once I've added my coconut cream and mix that up a little bit, you get this nice sort of creamy, almost soft serve like texture. Put in my freeze-dried strawberries, blend that up a little bit, and then I'm ready to eat it. So it's ready in about 5 minutes or less, and it's delicious, it's filling, and it gives me the sugar buzz I need. So that might become a late night snack as well as a daytime treat. So day 2, the big lesson was in making sure that I'm diversifying how I eat. So it can't just be about fiber. I also had to see ways to make sure that I'm including enough sugar to keep my energy up and to keep the hunger away.